Hey Sharon, how you doing? I'm doing okay. How about you? We are doing just fine today. I'm on the other part of the auction house right at the moment. As you can tell, behind me, over here, is part used to be a bar. There's part of it right there, right behind me. You're very welcome, Sharon. I'm just sitting here long enough to take a breather. I've been on go since probably about 10:30 this morning. By the way, this air pump, like for tires, pump your bicycle tires up, or basketballs or footballs up. So we're doing groovy. We're doing real good today. Actually, I'm sitting on one of the old bar stools used to be here when it was a bar. That's what I'm sitting on right now. Of course, drinking the cold one. Of course, got two more. Now I'll go back down and get more. This used to be an old bar here years ago called the Country Connection. Still got the original bar up here, the bar front. There used to be another. There's a back section back there. There used to be another bar there. There's two bar sections. Up here is for people just want to sit up here, drink their beer, play pool. Then in the back part, there's another bar part where they had live music. You can go back there, like going up to like a bar part. You can order your drinks, whatever. Sit down, listen to the music. So yeah, this the front part here is where I'm at. Last time I was in here, it was years ago before I started coming back around with a bar. Walk through here, there's two doors. One like probably not even less than 4 feet away from me. There's a door on this side, a door on that side. You walk through either door. Then there'll be somebody sitting here checking your ID. You had to pay to get in, like $2 to get in. But they'll check your ID to make sure you're 21. You come in, you had your bar, you had pool table, you had like 2 or 3 pool tables, seating area. Just right over here where I'm pointing, there's a bathroom there for the men, and on the other side, there's a bathroom for women. There's a kitchen part back there where they serve food and stuff, here, like, whatever you want, like cheeseburgers or whatever. So the guy bought it, I know the guy that bought it. We converted this place to an auction house. So, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff happen here when I came here. Quit coming here for the longest time. Swiss Tans. Now I know the guy that owned it when it was a bar. Then he got in some big time trouble. Because letting fights and stuff happen, that people do what they want. Certain people, if you were so and so, you could get away with it. Or you was best friends with him. Or if he knowed you, if you got a name behind you, you did what you wanted. Hey, Paul, welcome in. I figured I'd do a little quick live. Because here shortly I gotta go get refueled up. So I'm about out of go-go juice. This is what I call go-go juice. So, I got 2 cans left out of a 6-pack. 6-pack ain't nothing to me. Six-pack of beer, that there won't even get the motor running yet. That won't even crank the key. That won't even turn the key on. That's just start for me. I'm usually, on any given day, I can drink about a case and a half on average. Other days I may drink, maybe 12. I'm good. But other than that, we good. These here are 16-ounce cans of Bud Milwaukee's Best Ice. It's got 5.9 alcohol by volume in it. That ain't nothing to me. I could drink a 12-pack of these here and ain't nothing. It's like drinking water, basically. People don't like this because for the simple fact most people say, well, that tastes like horse piss, whatever. Hey, hillbilly. Hey, I'm kind of short on money this month because I got put more out than what I normally should put out for this month. But I got you. I'm working on it. How you doing there, Donnie? Hey, you going to the Milltown pipe show coming up next month? I'm hoping I get to go because I'll be going down there. I actually see Willie and John. Can you imagine the Nashville Mafia and the Sweet Memphis Mafia, team up? That'll be groovy. What, the Milltown? I don't know. If you watch the Nashville Mafia, John Willie talks about it. He might talk about it tomorrow night, or bring it up in their lives tomorrow. Ask them. I don't know. That's the first time I ever heard of it. I don't know, hillbilly. That's the first time I've ever heard of the Milltown one. I don't know. You have to ask Willie and John on their live tomorrow night on the Nashville Mafia's live. Ask them about it. Willie knows more about it. I couldn't tell you. I know Corvette Jim's going. Smoking Fireman, I think he might be going. Cody, he might be going. I'm going to try to get away down there. If one of the guys, like Smoking Fireman, one of them. So if you can find out, man, you better reserve your spot for a hotel or something between now and then. Don't wait till the last minute. Don't wait a week ahead or 2 or 3 days ahead of time to try to book. Find out now. Because, you get down there and they might be already booked for the hotels or whatever. Or if you're just going down for one day, on a Saturday or something. Because that's what most guys do. They'll go on a Saturday and be there by a certain time and then leave by a certain time and head back home. So, find out. I really can't stand this beer. I was at the store earlier. Went ahead and picked up some Milwaukee's Best Ice. I really can't tolerate it, but I just need something quick. I'll be going down here and get my usual here in a little bit. And get some Mad Dog. Hey, hillbilly, I'm going to get some Mad Dog 2020. I will show it on live. I was a teenager back in the day. I'm going to say this to Paul and them. Back in the day, that was a crazy drink, man. It was cheap. Cheap. Yeah, that's why I say hillbilly. That's the best way to do it. Is ask Willie. Willie knows more about it than he could probably give some more information on that. But yeah, my dog 2020 back in the day, man, that was a high school teenage drink. They'll get some, well, they'll sneak it. He should be hillbilly unless he changes his mind and something comes up, he'll let me know. Because usually I'll cover for him. If something come up, I'll let you know. I'll message you. Because usually if John can't do one of his lives, he'll usually make a video or make a video about it if he can't make it. And then he'll let me know. And then what I could do is I'll go ahead and cover for him. That's not a problem. I just covered John's life this past Saturday night. And what we did was I did his and he did mine for Sunday. So make it fair. So John could do it live. Because Saturday he was busy trying to get his garage done and he knew he was going to be wore out. He kind of asked me if I'd do his live. I told him yes I would. No hesitations. Just message me, text me, call me. He's got my number. So that's not a problem. So I asked him, I said, well, I'll tell you what. Since I'm doing your live, why don't you go ahead, if you want to, you can cover for my live tomorrow night on Sunday. You just do it, you don't have to do it at 11 o'clock. If you want to do it earlier, prior before 11, that's fine by me. But I said, I'll jump on to support. Like he did mine, he jumped on mine, supported me when I did his live, so I jumped on his and supported him while he was doing mine. So I'd have no hesitation covering for John because I know he's got issues, with his seizures and stuff, and he gets tired and he takes too much out of him, and I don't want something happening to him. You know what I mean? And that's the way we're supposed to be in the YTPC. We're supposed to help one another, take care of each other. We got to look up for one another. No questions asked. If somebody comes say that I kill Billy, if I come to you and say, hey, can you do my live Sunday? If you don't got nothing going on, if you can do it, that's fine. If you can't, that's fine. Always have 2 or 3 backups. Always. If something, if say like John couldn't do my live, I got a backup to do my live. Always have backup. I've been doing more lives than I do regular videos because of some fact it's easier on me. And now since I'm back here at the auction house, I really don't got time to sit down and do a regular video. I'd rather just jump on live, interact with you guys, and But normally watch for John's videos. Watch when his videos come up. Watch them just in case. Because you never know what's going to happen. If John's up to it, he'll do his normal Tuesday thing, Google Meet, then he'll do his live. If it's after 11 o'clock and it's going to say like 5-10 minutes after 11, I will message him. I will text him, say, hey, John, you going live? To make sure he's all right. Because something can happen. And he don't got time to do anything, and something might happen. So that's why I'll message him. He'll say, yeah, I'm going live here in a few minutes. Or he'll say, I'm going live now, or I'll be here in a few minutes. I'll check on him. But other than that, it's been going groovy. I feel 10 times better. I feel better. A lot of things came off my shoulders, like a load came off. So, I appreciate you guys as moderators. Hillbilly, and especially Paul. Paul's great. He's a moderator just about in everybody's lives. You know, Paul's got a way of taking care of the bots and trolls for, especially for me. He's got a way of doing it, and that's why I have, and that's why I like Paul. We as moderators help. We can time him out, hide him, time him out, put him in timeout, whatever. But they can always about 300 seconds. 300 seconds equals 5 minutes. So we can time him out for 5 minutes, but they can jump right back on. Paul's got a way of just wiping him out. I don't know how he does it, but he does, and that's why Paul's one of my main mods. If you ever noticed, I got by everybody in my life as a moderator. It's not a competition, like Paul says. It's not a competition of who can get there first, and it's not a competition, guys. The way I do it, the reason why I got so many moderators in my life, just in case something would happen, say like Paul couldn't see it and Hillbilly can. If Hillbilly and Paul couldn't see it, Dingus or John or somebody else can just jump right in there and get them. It's not a competition. Somebody might miss it, doesn't catch it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got set up the way I got set up. And I think I'm the only one that's got the most moderators on live than anybody. That's the way I look at it. And usually my regulars, and if you're a regular in my life and you're not a moderator, guess what? You're going to come one. You're going to come made man or made woman in my lives. And between Paul and Hillbilly, RD, Ruben. If you don't know who RD is, his name is Ruben. If you don't know who RD is, his name is Ruben. The coolest guy you ever want to meet. If you guys don't know him, come on my lives late nights, like after 11 o'clock or so. And RD will come in. One of the coolest guys you ever want to meet. Jokes around, has a good time, likes to laugh, has a good time. He comes on John's lives, all brought ups. And RD is one of the first guys that ever been, besides RD and a few others, RD is one of the first guys that ever been on my lives. And he's stuck on my lives ever since. Put up with my nonsense. Craziness, nonsense, off the wall stuff. You never know what's going to be talked about nor said. That's why I forewarn. Just don't know what's going to be said or done in live, especially on mine. And especially to the newbies that's on my lives, I'll explain. Don't be rude, don't be disrespectful to me, and don't be disrespectful to my regulars in my lives. Don't disrespect. Don't bring no drama into my lives, because I will automatically beat you out, or one of my guys will beat you out. And you guys are on my live right now, and I will make another live later. But you guys got my full permission. If anybody comes in here and they're being disrespectful, or they're doing drama or anything, or being disrespectful to me or anybody, fellow presenter or fellow member, you have my full permission to put him in timeout, get rid of him, get him out. We don't got time for that. You guys have my full permission to do so. If I get questions about it, well, there's nothing I can do about it. Because I want this to be a cool, calm, collective, joking around in a good way, joking around, having fun. Live. No BS, no nothing. So you guys have my full permission to do so. Don't worry about it. If you see somebody been doing something they ain't supposed to be doing, the only people don't do it to, don't do it to. Paul, Hillbilly, RD, John Alberta, Zippo, them guys don't, don't cause nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't cause no trouble. They don't, they joke around, keep it clean, have fun, all right on to it. But if somebody's been disrespectful and everything, and I sit here and get quiet, if I sit here and get quiet, somebody's being rude, disrespectful, drama, and I'm sitting here being quiet and I ain't saying the word, you know something's up. Plain and simple. You know it's getting to me. If I sit here and get quiet and I'm not saying the word, you know I'm getting pretty well upset about it. But always ask first. Ask me. I'll give you. Yeah, go ahead. Because the stuff's got to stop. It's got to stop. I had drama one night and one or two guys said they was leaving. I mean, they wasn't leaving my life, but they was leaving for my life that night because of stuff. And James is having his live night. Don't forget about James. James having his Stumbo family night around 7 or 8 o'clock tonight, guys. So look out for that one. And look out for John's live. And another thing too, when Mr. James Stumbo comes on, go over and support him. Support them guys. That's the most humblest man I ever seen in my life. He loves everybody. He supports everybody. And he does an awesome live. I enjoy it. And I tell when I get on James Live, everybody knows me not to bother me. Don't bother me. Now I tell these guys here, don't bother me. Hey, I'm gonna go on my buddy's live. Excuse me, I'm going on my buddy's live, and I'm not. Don't bother me. James been awful good to everybody. He's been good to me. I know I got a package coming from him. Hopefully one day this week I'll have to get a hold of him, find out what's going on, because he's supposed to send me a tracking number. And I understand I know he's been busy and stuff. He gets sidetracked. I understand that. I'm not mad about it. We all go through it. I get sidetracked every day around here. So we get busy, we get sidetracked, and I understand you got a family to take care of, you got things to do. Family comes first. Between your family and your kids comes first before anything else. For a live or a regular video or whatever. We all got things to do. Our life ain't surrounded. There's gonna be days that I may be able. There's gonna be days I may not be able to do it live. There's gonna be days I may be able to do a regular video. That's I got time for myself. So y'all get hectic in life. Life gets hectic, and we all got things to do. I mean, I don't got nothing to do, better to do but sit around most of the time, but at any given time, my phone go off and say, hey, it could be the guy here. Somebody, hey, Jeff, I need you for this so-and-so time. And because I might be driving down to Chillicothe, riding down, going down to Chillicothe, Waverly, Jackson, go help a guy pick stuff up or whatever. And by the time I get back here and unload the stuff, then I'm busy helping him. And it's just like, and then by the time I get done, it'll probably be 8, 9, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night. And by the time I sit down, I'm tired, I'm worn out. And it takes some time to charge my phone up. And then, by the time I get that done, I'm so tired, wore out that I don't feel like doing nothing. I don't feel like doing life. I try to support everybody else. I try to support everybody else's lives. Like Paul's and Dingus and Betty's live and John's live and Glum Chums and I try to jump into Donald's live before his tailgates. So many lives and tailgates going on throughout the week that I try to just get in there to support everybody. Simon, Randy Coleman, Simon's live. I try to support him when he comes on. When he's making his pipes and stuff, I try to get in there, try to support the other guys, support him. You support one another. And that's what I like doing. I mean, my lives ain't big. I had some big names in here before. But I understand everybody's got their own life and they're busy and they're taking care of stuff. Everybody works. So I try to swing in a live somewhere where they can come on. And I know a lot of guys watch. But they don't comment. I know they're watching. So I'm not afraid to do it live because I don't hide nothing from nobody. Everybody's welcome in my live to support whatever. That's fine. But like I said, there's ain't gonna be nobody disrespecting. There ain't gonna be nobody bashing. There ain't gonna be no drama. There ain't gonna be no BS or nothing. There's gonna be a show for everybody. And they don't have to be afraid to come in here and say, hi, how you doing, Jeff, or whatever, or hi, hillbilly, whatever. They don't have to be afraid to do that because they ain't going to be bashed. They ain't going to be put down. They ain't going to be disrespected or nothing like that. Because if I have to, I will move that person myself. And I ain't scared to do it. And if they want to get a butt hurt, they can have a butt hurt. Because I want to have everybody have fun, joke around, have a good time, smoke a pipe. I ain't smoking a pipe right now. Smoke a pipe, have a few cold ones, whatever. And in honor of RD, my buddy, RD, as he drinks Evan Williams, I'm going to get a bottle of Evan Williams just for RD. Because that's what he drinks. It's a whiskey. That's what he drinks. It's cheap, but it's good. I've had it before, several times before. Good stuff. Around about five something a bottle. I just talk good stuff. So I will do it for RD because I keep my word. I told RD I'll get a bottle, and I keep my word. I'm gonna get a bottle, and that's unusual for me because y'all know what I drink. I drink Fireball. Fireball. I'm like Willie from the Nashville Mafia. Willie likes Fireball as much as I do, and you can mix that with a Coke or a Pepsi, and you talk about good. So that's what I do. So I'm gonna pick up a bottle up just for a day because it's something that I enjoy. I will drink with somebody. If they're drinking like Evan Williams, trust me, I will sit down and get me a bottle of Evan Williams and I'll drink one. I'll drink a shot with you. I'll drink a drink with you. Whatever beer you like, as long as it's not natural light, I cannot do natural light. Whatever particular beer that you drink, trust me, I will sit here right along with you on live and drink that particular beer with you or particular whiskey with you, and I'll drink it with you. That's the kind of man I am. I like to interact with people. If you're sitting there smoking a cigar, I'll smoke a cigar with you. There's a lot of guys on comes on my lives. They'll say, "Well, what are you smoking?" Well, I'm smoking a so and so blend. Well, hold on. Well, wait a minute. I'll get down and I'll smoke it with you. That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to smoke the same thing I'm smoking, but if that's what you feel comfortable doing, go for it. I don't care. It makes me feel. I mean, it makes me feel good that you're smoking the same blend with me. Don't get me wrong. You know, that's great. Or if you're drinking the same beer I'm drinking, that's fine. But you smoke what you like, you drink what you like. If you like a Budweiser, drink that Budweiser. If you like a stout, drink that stout. If you like get a shot of moonshine, drink that moonshine. Drink what you like. Smoke what you like. Don't go by just you know what I mean. I can sit here and and I'll say, well, what type of beer you drinking? Well, I'm drinking so beer. Well, hold on, give me about 15 minutes. I'll be back. I'm not that far from the gas station. Trust me. Hold on, give me about 15 minutes. I'll be back on live. A lot of people like drinking with me because I don't get stupid, I don't get dumb, I don't like ignorant, I don't, you know, just like this guy comes here, he says, well, the only time I don't like you, he said, I like you, but he says, the only time I don't like you is when you get to drinking, you get to mixing, and you act like you're all that. And I said, no. I said, what it is, I said, you gotta watch what you say. And I said, you got to stop and think how you joke around somebody. I said, I could take a joke any day of the week. But I said, when you come in here and you say something kind of smart, and I consider kind of smart, I'm going to get on, I'm going to act like a dick and a prick real quick. In other words, you don't. In other words, I'm going to say you don't come here and say nothing. I take it offense to it, and don't make me out of a liar. That's what I tell him. Don't make me out of a liar. I'm going to jump you. I don't care if I'm sober or not. I don't care if I've been drinking or not, you know what I mean? I'll tell you. Just like we was joking around the other day, and he says something, he says, "Oh, bite me." I said, "Well, hold on." I said, "Hold on." I said, "Where you want me to bite you?" He looks at me and says, "You serious?" I said, "Yeah, I'm serious. Don't tell me to bite you because I'll bite. I'll bark and bite. For real." He says, "Oh." I said, "Oh, yeah, oh." I said, "Yeah." I said, "You telling me to bite?" I said, "You telling me when, where, and how. And how hard." I said, "I ain't playing." He says, "You got a dirty mind." He says, "Get your mind out of the gutter." I said, "My mind's always in the gutter. My mind's always dirty. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth from time to time around here." He said something last night, and I come back and I smarted off something. I was drinking last night and I said something smart and I thought Tim's going to die laughing out of his chair. I thought he was going to fall out of his chair dying out laughing last night. And then this other party says, "I never expected to hear that come out of Jeff's mouth like that." Tim says, "You never know what's going to come out of Jeff's mouth from time to time. You never know." That's why I go with the flow. And I do. I go with you. You say you start, and I'll go right along with it. I'll add on to it. I'll get to the point. Just like this guy comes here. I'll get to the point where he'll say something. I'll go along with to the point where I'll get him so aggravated, I go mad. I thought his eyes gonna pop out. For real. Don't start on me. I said, just like I said, yeah, I may play dumb and stupid around here, but I said, I'm not plumb stupid. I said, I may act like it, but I don't. You know, if you sit down with me one on one with me and I tell you, and actually talk to me, I'll be the coolest guy, the coolest cat in the land, you know what I mean? I'll be the coolest guy you ever want to be around. And Tim and them will tell you that. Hey, Jeff's the coolest guy, but there's one thing, and Tim will tell you straight up. Jeff's cool, no. Jeff will get along with you. Jeff will do this for you. Jeff will do that for you. But don't you dare take advantage of him. And he means that real quick. Because he'll jump you. And I ain't going to bump. Don't look at me. I ain't going to save you. You know? That's what makes Tim mad. People tries to do what they want. They think, well, we'll just get Jeff this night. Well, come to find out, no, you ain't. Especially his kids. Now, his kids will do the same thing. They'll jump you faster than snot when it comes down to it. If they see, if it's two oldest ones, seeing that you're doing something that ain't right with me, look out. And I ain't gonna say a word either. And Tim ain't gonna say a word. I ain't gonna cover you. Don't look at me. Oh no. Because they are the type of people that are protective. Not super protective, but they're kind of protected over me when it comes down to it. If somebody's starting on me and I think I can't handle it, I'll go to Tim. I say, Tim, can they're starting on me bad, man. And I don't want to say anything to be disrespectful. You know what I mean? I'm not going to disrespect anybody. I'll go to Tim and say, Tim, I don't want to be disrespectful. They're starting on me bad now, and it's getting me all edgy, you know. And I said, it's making me feel bad. And he says, and he'll say, who is it? And I'll tell him, well, it's this person, this so and so. Tim will tell him, hey, you need to lay off of him. Lay off of him. Don't you dare say anything bad about him or say anything to him bad. Go. But Tim also knows I can hold my ground too. But Tim knows I'll go to a certain point. And Tim also knows too, say like he gets into somebody, and I don't care if it's one on one type deal around here. If it's a one on one, as long as you leave my name out of the situation, I don't care. Now, the only way I'll jump in is if my name comes into it, or if it's a 2-on-1 deal. That's the only time I ever jump into a situation around here. And Tim knows I will not hesitate. Because he knows. Because he knows that, hey, he's been good to you. He treated you right, done you right. And you want to start? Tim will let me run my mouth to a point. And then he'll say, Jeff, that's enough. And I'll look at him. I said, I ain't done yet. It ain't right. It's not fair. They should not be coming in here and running their mouth like that. And you've been bending your, I said, you've been bending the rules a little bit and it ain't right. You know what I mean? I'll do that with anybody. I don't care who it is. If you got somebody, in other words, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's how it is around here. You ain't gonna disrespect him. Don't come in here knocking like you're gonna all Billy by and you're gonna whip the whole world. That's a big mistake. Cause I know how Tim can get. You know what I mean? I know his temper. I know how he can get when he gets hot and the temper flies. There's been times I had to stand between him and another party before. Many a times. Because they want to come and act stupid. And act dumb. And I stand in between both of them because when Tim gets to that point and says, come on, hit me. Hit me, come on, hit me. That's when I got to step in between both of them. And I told Tim knows I ain't scared to tell him either. I said, Tim, don't do it. It's not worth it. And he's like 6'1", 6'2". I tell him, it's not worth it. Don't do it. You know, I'll flip around to the other party. I said, you just better go on while you're ahead and shut up about it and go on. Go on. Get out of here. Go. You know, I tell him, you know, you're going to have to deal with me instead of him. I might get my butt whooped. I might get my butt whooped, but I'll let you know you've been somewhere, though. You know, I ain't going to have somebody disrespecting anybody. And don't start on those kids. Good night. You start on one of those kids, look out. I tell people, you better hope to God I get to you first before Tim does. For real. Because If Tim gets a hold of you, I can't stop him. There's been times this one boy got into it with Tim out here, and me and another guy was in here, and they come in here and got me and him, say, hey, we need you. Tim's flying off the handle out here. He's gonna start swinging. He's swinging. We go out there, and I tell this other party, I say, hey, you get him, I'll get Tim. I'll get up in Tim's face. I say, Tim, come on, don't do it, dude. Don't walk away from it. And it's hard, but I said, walk away, Tim. Don't let it. I said, don't let it get to you, buddy. Then I'll turn around and I'll tell the other, you better shut the blank up. I said, I'll come over there and I'll set you up quick. Don't care. I'll hurt you over Tim real quick. But, and I expect would I actually do it? No, I wouldn't. But I'm just throwing that out there like that. I bucked heads with Tim before. Me and Tim's bucked heads. It's like, it'll be a shouting match. But Tim knows not to do nothing to me because he knows what I'm capable of doing, in the long run. So, but, most of the people that I cause trouble with Tim now is they're all gone. Thank God they're gone. It's just I'm not going to let somebody come in here and disrespect anybody. It's like here on my lives. I ain't going to let nobody disrespect anybody on my lives. Same way here. I ain't going to let somebody come in here and disrespect somebody. Neither is Tim. And Tim ain't going to let somebody disrespect me in a way that, no, you ain't going to do him like that. Or Tim will tell me if I'm in the bathroom, I'm somewhere, and somebody's disrespecting me, and I come in here, Tim will tell me. Say, hey, so-and-so's in here disrespecting you or talking about you. Oh, really? Where they at? Where they at? No. Because I'll confront them. I've confronted several people. Oh, I didn't say that, or I didn't do that, or I didn't say that, and then why would Tim sit there and tell me? Or why so come to me and tell me what you said, or what you done? Now, how would they know anything like that? You know what I'm saying? Because in all aspects, I'm a type of person. You treat me right, I'll treat you right. You respect me, I'll give you the respect. You scratch my back helping me, I'm going to scratch your back helping you. But if you start disrespecting and anything like that, I'm done. I'm done. You done lost my trust, you done lost my respect. Respect and trust is earned, not given to anybody. If you think I'm going to give somebody respect and give somebody my trust, it won't happen. You got to earn mine. And it only takes 2 seconds to lose all that for anybody. And I'm that way. You lose that, would I still speak to you? Yeah, I'll still speak to you. I'm not going to be rude about it. I'll say, hey, as far as all goes, hey, how you doing? Doing all right? Doing okay? That's as far as it'll go. Simple as that. That's me. Let me check my phone.